Welcome to an impromptu video of spoilers. I have to eat now because I'm gonna be late for work. Huge news. I'm breathing really quickly. My breath is shortened, my heart is racing. Spider-Man is now part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What that means is he's still owned by Sony, and they would keep financial gain from him, any creative control, but Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, is now a producer on the movie. So basically, any movie from now on that's made with Spider-Man in it is a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe as well. So Iron Man could show up in a Spider-Man movie. Captain America could show up in a Spider-Man movie. Spider-Man could show up in the Avengers, and he probably will. They'd be stupid not to make him do that. But they actually pushed back a bunch of Marvel movies to do this, and this is official announcement. So look it up online and freak out as much as I am. But there's gonna be a new Spider-Man movie, I believe July 28th of 2017, which is originally when Thor was going to be coming out. Don't mind my dogs in the background. But so they're pushing them back. So now Thor's going from July to November. Black Panther is going from November to, I believe, July. Captain Marvel is going from July to November. And then Inhumans is going to be going from November to the next year in 2019. Those are the four being pushed back, but the rest of them aren't moving. He's getting his own movie. It is probably going to be a new actor. I guarantee it's going to be a new actor because they want a fresh face in there, and those last two movies did not do very well. Spoilers, they were terrible. And it is also revealed that he will be in a Marvel movie before the Spider-Man movie. There are only technically four Marvel movies coming out before then, I think. Avengers and Ant-Man are coming out next year. Obviously, he's not going to be, or this year, he's not going to be in those movies. But the next year is Doctor Strange and Captain America Civil War. Everyone was originally talking about, even in the Sony leaks, where all of the email conversation of this thing actually happening, of Spider-Man coming, that they wanted him for Civil War, because in the comics, he's a main part of Civil War. He's going to be in that one. I have a very strong feeling that he's going to be in that one, and he's going to have a huge part, and things are going to start going well for Alex finally. Finally, they say nice guys finish last. The race is not over, and I'm in first, so I guess I'm a mean guy. Actually, no, I'm a good guy. But this is huge. Like, think about it. 10 years ago, we were still getting over Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3 with the jazz hands, and Sony still didn't get it that we wanted them to come to the Marvel Universe. I mean, they didn't really know it at that point because Iron Man didn't come out till 2008, but then they made these new Spider-Man movies, and they were okay. I liked Andrew Garfield, but they weren't good. And they weren't good because he could have been a part of the Marvel Universe, which I think is at some point selfish, I guess. But it's not selfish to want all of your comic book movies to be in one universe. It's the coolest thing in the world. And Kevin Feige, if I could be one man in the world, I would pick him because he gets to be in every Marvel movie, or to work on every Marvel movie and make billions of millions of dollars. But what's the coolest part of this is they made a deal. They did all of this for you and for me because Sony's making all of the money off of this. I'm sure Marvel will get a little bit because they still technically own the character. They just don't own the cinematic portions, I guess. I don't know how that works. But Sony's retaining the financials. They're going to keep all the financials. They essentially get creative control while when Kevin Feige's there, good luck trying to get creative control. But they still agreed to this. Marvel still agreed to this. Which means, who are they really doing this for if they're not making any money off of it? If you think about it, they're doing it for us. They want us to come see their movies. And honestly, the next Spider-Man movie that comes out is going to freaking blow out of the water. Now, you can start saying, Alex, it's just going to be another $1 million punching movie. Or if you're certain someone in my family, you might start saying, you're a little too obsessed with these movies. It's not going to be as good as Whiplash or Interstellar. But to that person, I would say, Stevie, you need to understand that these movies are phenomenal, and I'm gonna give them all 10 out of. They've already got 10 out of 10s in my eyes. You got to work down from there, and some of them do, but this is insane, and I'm gonna spend my entire workday today telling everyone at work about this, especially the people who don't care, because they're the people who need to care the most. And I'm making this video so that you may do the same and spread this gospel to everyone else that Spider-Man is coming home. Who's gonna play the new Peter Parker? I don't know. It's not gonna be Miles Morales though, so it's not gonna be Childish Gambino. But I kind of hope that it's gonna be Childish Gambino, because for Miles Morales, I'm sure they'll do something about that later on. I'm thinking Joaquin Phoenix, maybe. Just kidding. I don't know who's going to play Spider-Man, and I'm okay with whoever they pick. Just knowing all of this has given me good heebie-jeebies. There's a good grief inside of me right now. I feel like that emoji, and a double emoji, the one of the guy who looks like he's about to cry with his hands in the air going, that's how I feel right now. I'm bowing down to Marvel Universe. Take my money, take my life, come into my home and murder my family. I'll do whatever it takes. But this has been a special edition of spoilers. I'm sorry I haven't been doing movie reviews, but this is news reviews now. And I hope you enjoyed it. I will try and make some movies reviews soon. But in the meantime, spend the rest of your days celebrating this wonderful discovery and wonderful news.